I'm going to show you how I put both sides of my stove on one piece of paper. So I'm going to use roll paper from A-Sub that I got off of Amazon. I'll try to link it below. And the cutter that I'm using is a fabric cutter. And somewhere in the midst, you'll see me pull out my ruler. This rotary cutter is what it's really called, but people use it for fabric. I like it because I'm not the best cutter. And it seems kind of easy to use for me. All right, so what you see me doing first is measuring out. If you have a 70-inch stole, you're going to divide that by 2, which is going to give you 35 inches on each side. So we want to make sure we have at least 35 inches of paper, and then you want to give yourself a couple more inches just so you don't have it edge to edge and things won't get cut off, and everything is where it needs to be. Right now I'm using my ruler to make sure that I have 35 inches. My ruler is exactly 35 inches, so that shows me that I have a couple inches where I can cut. I am also using my life-size mat. I got that from Michael's as well. I can link that below too. So I'm going to cut it. Now this fabric cutter, y'all, this rotary cutter, this is my daughter's. I had a time with it because it has a shield guard that just wasn't doing what it needed to do. But we're going to make it work. We're going to make it do what it do. Just know on future videos, I will have my own cutter. But as you can see with my rotary cutter, I'm just going straight up. See how easy that was? And it worked for me. But I'm making sure it's cut. And right here is when my roll fell off the table, hitting my tripod. But we still kept it going. What could I do? All right, so again, I'm measuring out my paper because I have trust issues and I want to make sure I'm doing things how I need it to be done and how I want it to be done. So as I measure it, it is over 35 inches, so I know this paper is ready. All right, I'm using my Epson EcoTank 15,000 to print. I loaded my paper in the back and then I just curved the rest of it on top. Here you see it's printing. You see partial love is still at the top, but it's coming out. And someone said it's hard to feed it in sometimes. Someone said just use a piece of copier paper and you will have it. And this was the finished product.